Winning Today with Angella, where you're going to receive information. You're going to be inspired. You're going to dream some big dreams. So let's sit, listen, and let's talk about it.
Then be you and be great. And favor yourself over your worries. Do you feel like winning today? Then be you and be great. And favor yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. While you're viewing us on this broadcast, we welcome you to Winning Today. I welcome you to Winning Today with Angella. So why don't you take a minute, share this broadcast out with about five of your friends. Let them know that we're live and that we have a hot topic for you tonight, and they don't want to miss it. But I am Angella Wynn of Winning Today with Angella and Books to Win, and I am a best-selling author. Please be careful of what you say. And also, I have a children's book, Fix My Smile. Go on to my website, bookstowin.com. Check it out. I got some good stuff that's coming forth, and I want you to be included in the realm of where God is taking me. But tonight, let me step back just for a minute, because I have this phenomenal woman of God. She has been blessing my soul, just sitting and listening to her before we came on the broadcast. But she is from the great state of Louisiana. From the boot. And I tell you that she is such a light. She is such a joy. And I know that there is going to be something that's going to be said, something that's going to be shared tonight, today, this afternoon, wherever you may be. And hey, let us know. Talk, DM us, email us, whatever you got to do to get the word over to us. And I promise you, someone will respond. But let me stop right there. Miss LaQueda Ricks.
Yes.
She is a warrior woman on the move. And y'all, just what the title says, that's just what she is. And I promise you, the train ain't stopping. The wheels on the bus go, y'all know I always sing the song, the wheels on the bus go round and round. The wheels are turning. And I promise you, I ain't getting left behind. I don't know about you, but I ain't getting left behind. Miss Ricks.
Yes.
You're going to talk to us tonight. That's some information that we need, and you got the goodies.
Well, I hope I do. I hope I have some good nuggets that I can share with you guys. I'm excited. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me. This is going to be amazing.
Absolutely. I want you to let me back up just a little bit. Okay. Can you tell our listening audience exactly, how you arrived at the point of where you are doing what you do? You're gonna tell them in a few minutes what it is that you have and that you offer. And girl, you got to talk, because you said some things, and really you don't even realize you were saying something, and the light bulb was coming on top of my head. Like, wow, I never thought of that.
Oh, wow.
So we want to know what is it? What is it? I see you got divorce coach, but you finna flip their minds. They thinking in one era, but hey, it's
yes,
totally. Come on.
Yes, I am a divorce coach. But people automatically think, when they see divorce coach, they automatically attach it to someone that's in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the dictionary, you're going to find a couple different definitions. Mm-hmm. And it's just not being in a marriage. Uh-huh. It's just divorcing or separating yourself from something. Mm-hmm. It can be a long-term relationship. It can be a career that you've devoted your years to, and it's just time to divorce yourself from it. It can be anything that you need to detach yourself from, separate yourself from.
Right.
But of course, I love helping women that is going through a divorce come out successfully. I wanted to become the person that I needed when I went through a divorce, because when we're going through a divorce, we're just kind of all scattered everywhere. Right. And we never know, we don't know what the process is. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to become that supportive resource for women, to help them guide to make better decisions by providing motivational and emotional support.
Yes. Wow. 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 But let me tell you, you said something that is more than just divorcing, like from a marriage.
Right.
There are different eras, different areas that you can be getting ready or desire to detach yourself from.
Right.
So even when you're detaching yourself from those eras, those areas, I mentioned that there's some things that take place. You have mental issues that you have to take into effect. You have physical issues that you have to take into effect. Then you have those people that's around you, that's connected, that's looking and that's watching the eyes, eyes are looking at you to see how you're going to handle it.
Exactly. People are always on the outside looking in.
Right. Wow.
And they, like you say, they want to see how you are going to handle it under pressure. And, it's not always easy to bounce back from whatever you're divorcing yourself from. That's not an easy process. Right. But I know for me, if I'm being very transparent, it's hard. And you're thinking like, oh my goodness, like, what am I going to do next? Like, what's my next step? Like, you're lost. You're stuck right there.
Right.
And we have to realize that there is life after divorce.
How do you get from that position? What is it? What are some that an individual can use to get out of that stuck place, out of that mud? Like, they can't move, they can't go nowhere. Somebody help. 911.
You know what? You have to be honest with yourself about the situation. You also have to surround yourself with some good girlfriends, some praying girlfriends.
Right.
Because they're going to be there for you when you can't even pray for yourself. So you definitely need to make sure that you have that support system, make sure that you have that prayer, that prayer life. And, really look at that situation and be like, am I really losing something out of this? Be honest with yourself.
Exactly.
Be honest with yourself, or think about the role that you played in the demise of that relationship.
What is it that what did I do? What did I bring to the table of that relationship to even bring it to the point where it's being dismantled,
right?
Or we're being separated, or whatever the case may be. What part did I play?
Right.
Was it something that I said? Was it some thoughts that I was thinking? Because a lot of times we can think the wrong things so much and constantly till you start acting out on that what you're thinking about.
And you know what? The thing about it is, although you're going to be thinking about it, you think about it, and then you got to leave it alone. You got to release it because you can't get stuck right there.
Right.
And like I was telling you backstage, like for me, although I got divorced many years ago, I got into a relationship that just recently dismantled, right? And so these principles, I had to, oh my goodness, like, I got to do this myself.
Wow.
And that's not easy.
Wow. So you had to put some things into play yourself, because how are you going to teach it to somebody else and you're not you're not doing.
We also have to know that it's okay not to be okay.
Right. Right. But you know what I find too, that the toughest battles to win are those that nobody knows about. We're kind of, like me, I'm sort of an introvert. So I hold a lot of stuff and I don't talk about a lot of things. But, when you don't voice it or when you don't reach out, when I don't reach out to, the divorce coach or the therapist or whomever, or just a friend, a trusted advisor or a friend, and I try to fight that myself, within myself, then I bring on, stress. I bring on sickness. It's so many things that play into that.
Right.
If we don't take the time to just sit, open up, release, let it out.
Yeah.
Own up to it. Own it.
Absolutely. And talk about it.
Right.
Like, divorce used to be such a secret thing. Like people kept that to themselves. What stayed in your house, and you didn't talk about it.
Right.
And that is so unhealthy.
Right.
But make sure that you surround yourself with people that have your best interests at heart. Because sometimes we can get with people. Sometimes people get in your life just to be able to find out what you're doing and to go back and talk about it.
Right.
So you have to have that discernment of the people that you need to have in your life for that particular time that you have.
Yes.
Because everybody can't be in that season of your life.
I just posted that. I think it was yesterday. Everybody can't go where you're going.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to, as bad as we want to bring them all with us. Everybody, because guess what? There's a commitment level that's going to have to take place, even in a relationship.
Absolutely.
That's a commitment level. There's some sacrifices. There's some things that you're just not going to be able to do. And then there are some things that you are going to be required to do.
Absolutely.
Are you willing to let down the guard, open yourself up, and do those things? If you're not, if you can't do it, then I can't take you with me. I can't share my life with you. So don't get offended. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get in your feelings because Angella didn't tell me about, what was going on, or what, you weren't the one.
Right.
You weren't the one. So when you said discerning, you have to really have that discerning, the antennas up, because girlfriend, like you said, there are a lot of people just want to know to get in the business to go in.
Yeah.
Have something to talk about it.
To have something to talk about.
I'm not talking about it, but we gonna pray. We're gonna pray for Sister Ricks because she going through. Now, why you gotta tell me what she going through? Why you gotta do?
Right.
Just do. You just pray. And leave the other alone.
Leave the other part alone.
Right. But I tell you, I promise you that there are so many that's out there, even in the realm that we're in and the times that we're in. They are, and I was looking earlier today. There was some kids that they were talking about that's dealing with a whole lot of mental issues. And a lot of it was coming from home. And they were just saying, people need to step up to the plate and talk and help people and, find out what's going on in their homes or so on. A lot of times people don't want to share, just like you just said. They're not going to talk about it.
But you know what? People have been so hurt by other people that it kind of make it hard to share.
Yeah.
But, that's the importance of having that discernment. It's important to already have those friends in place. You should have a group of friends that's already in place and you know who to share what with.
I call it that tribe. You should have that little tribe that you can go to and you can turn to. I feel like screaming today, so let me call. And I'm going to trust that, you're that one, my trusted advisor,
right?
That know that whatever I tell you, you're going to keep it right there.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about it going to all the way across the street, round the corner to the next city.
Absolutely.
It's right there. And then that way I'll know and I'll be very confident that when I do face issues and I do go through different trials or whatever it is, that, hey, I know I can come to you.
Absolutely.
And I can lay my head on my pillow at night and rest and knowing, I do have one listening ear that I can go to and talk to.
Right.
And I can cry. I can, whatever it is, whatever your emotion is that you want to get out or the way you want to express it. Hey, that's you, if you gotta, if whatever way you gotta say it, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Right. And you know what? And also, I always tell my clients, although I'm a divorce coach, get a therapist as well. Everybody, I would never again in life be without a therapist and a coach.
What you say? You're gonna be without a who and a who?
I would not be without a therapist and a coach.
Now tell us, why do you feel it's important that we keep those in our arsenal?
Although you have your girl tribe, you have your girl tribe, it's still not like your therapist. Your therapist is going to, you could talk about past things that went on in your life. You can talk about mental illnesses. Like, they can diagnose so many things. They can help you get from one step to the next. They may notice something from your past that you brought into your future that is not going to work. Right. So, that's why I had that therapist, because she's that listening ear that's unbiased. And she's going to give me the truth, whether I like it or not.
Right. But you know what? So many times we don't have those type of people that can give us the truth or that will be truthful with us. Girl, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have done it that way. And then tell you why, explain to you why. Okay, why do you feel? Because I can say something, and to me it sounds very fine. It sounds, I said it in tact and tasteful, and then you can hear it and you say, well, Angella, you shouldn't have said that.
Right.
Well, why I shouldn't have said it? I ain't say anything to offend anybody, and then you should be the one to break it down to them as to why.
Absolutely.
Because there's always another side of the story, another side to the listening ear. Because you may have heard something that I didn't hear because I was the one that was speaking it, right?
Right.
So,
and you also have to make sure you get a therapist that is right for you.
Right.
Because, they have many therapists out, and you may have to go through one or two therapists to figure out who's the best fit for you.
Right.
I have an amazing therapist. She is definitely one of those therapists that be like, look, what we're not going to do is this.
And see, I like that.
That's what we're not going to do. Right? Dry it up. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And then she'll be like, okay, so Quita, maybe you could have did it like this instead.
And we need that in our life. We need that in our life so bad. When I say bad, like, why don't we need it?
Yes.
And I promise you.
People just automatically think, back in the old days, people didn't think, oh my goodness, if she got a therapist or a counselor, she crazy. Throw that out the window. That is not in 2021.
Exactly. And look, don't even think about, talking to yourself. They say, oh, he talked to himself. Something. No, covered, and this was through a therapist. It's okay to talk to yourself.
Absolutely.
But just have the right conversation.
The right conversation.
When you're doing it.
Right. Absolutely.
Simple, plain. Just have the right conversation.
Absolutely.
And that's even with, with people, with us talking and communicating with each other. Have the right conversation. Because you may be coming in and, you ain't having a not so good day, and I see it all over your face, and I'm just so much trying to find out, well, what's wrong?
Right.
Why are you doing that? What's wrong? Hey, talk to me. Girl, you got it going on. Today is going to be a great day.
Right.
Let's make today count. Some good things is going to happen. Something good is going to happen today. That positive, just stay on that plane, because when you start feeding into all of the other negative fetish, then that's when you run into a brick wall.
Right.
And we ought to be tired of running into them walls.
Baby, because them walls hurt. Those walls hurt, and we should definitely be tired of running into those brick walls. So going into 2022, y'all, we going to get you a therapist. Yes. Go ahead and get you a coach. That coach is going to be your cheerleader.
Right.
That's what you need. That supportive resource, that motivational person. Going into 2022, y'all, we got to do something different.
Yes. Because 2022 is going to be, it's going to be we haven't finished 2021, and we see how busy, how things are flowing and the way God is moving, for this realm that we're in. But 2022 is going to be a whole nother plane.
Right.
And I just know this without a shadow of a doubt, that God is strategically doing some things, and he's placing us in positions and bringing us before people that need us.
Absolutely.
They need what we have.
Absolutely.
They need the value that we're going to bring to the table to them, because we just got it.
Yeah.
And it was nobody but God that did it, that did the implanting. And, of course, somebody came and watered, planted the seed, watered the seed, so on and so forth. And we're just watching it glow. We're watching the fruits. We're watching the labor of the fruits of the labor, the things that we've put our hands to do.
Absolutely.
God is bringing it forth. And I'm just super, super duper excited. So, tell me, what is the next thing that you about to put your hands to do? Because I know it's something. I told her when we were backstage, I said, girl, I saw you with some. I know you wasn't in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yes. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, she's, you're moving, you're shaking, and I love it. I love it when we move. I love it when we get off the boat. I used to always say, get off the boat and walk on the water. But we beyond walking. We're moving with the currents, because it's moving.
Absolutely. That's the thing about movement and change. The world is going to move regardless if you move. So, the best thing for you to do is get in rotation.
I get in. Go ahead. Come on.
Get in where you fit in.
Come on.
Get in where you fit in.
I said, come on, Cletus. Come on.
Well, you know what? I am resting up for 2022, because 2022 is going to be absolutely bananas. Like I say, it is. I have a book release that's going to be coming out on my birthday, January 23rd. It's going to be my personal book that I am so excited about. Also, I have an anthology that's going to be released in the summer of 2022 with some amazing divorcees. We're going to be talking about, how did they make it through the divorce process? Wow. And how did they come out stronger? Wow. I'm also going to be on tour for the Black Authors Matter book tour for 2022. I'm one of the featured authors. I'm so excited about that. It's going to start February 12th in Washington, D.C. And it's going to end November 12th in Los Angeles for the Big Black Authors Awards Gala. That's going to be amazing. Some of your top authors. I can't even tell who's going to be honored. It's going to be so amazing. I'm so excited. And I'm having a ultimate divorce party in Atlanta on February 26, 2022. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. I'm only accepting 5 one-on-one clients for 2022. that I'm going to be giving personal attention to. The rest will be in group coaching. Of course, they won't have my personal attention, but it will be still very powerful, very impactful. But 2022, and I have some other things that I can't talk about because it's being in negotiation. I got some calls. Remember, I was just telling you, I got some calls, and last week was absolutely a shifting time for me. And God was like, I just need you to trust me. Wow. And this week I got calls that just absolutely blew my mind. And so 2022 is going to be absolutely crazy.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, you're talking about the books that you got and the anthologies that you're a part of, and myself as well. Like I told you, I'm the best. You go to bed one way, and God just blows your mind, and you wake up on a whole nother, plane. Best-selling author, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, we doing this. This is what we doing. Okay. So yes, I have some more stuff that's getting ready to come forth as well, and I promise you, the things that God has allowed us, you and myself, and some others, put our hands to do, that there is a realm of people that He needs us to touch.
Yeah.
He need us to touch. He needs that. You said about you're talking about the divorce coach, and divorcing some things. There's some areas in our lives that we have to really separate ourselves from.
Yeah,
because God is taking us somewhere. And we're bringing forth. He's allowing us to bring forth these books. He's allowing us to get in these other collaborations with these other authors. He's up to something. He's doing something. And I know it's going to be marvelous.
Yes.
In our sight. Yeah. So I don't want to be left behind. I don't want, you definitely, well, we ain't going to be left behind because we moving. We're making plans to do some shifting and some pivoting.
Yes. I love to name my years, and my 2022 year is going to be the year of yes. Like I'm saying yes to things that I was afraid to say yes to.
Right.
So Shonda Rhimes have this book called The Year of Yes. You haven't read it, you definitely need to read it.
Wow.
Because just say yes. Just say yes to things that you didn't say yes to previously.
Right.
Watch your life change.
And even if you're afraid, if you're scared, to get into it and just say yes and give in.
Right.
Do it afraid. Do it still.
Absolutely.
I did it. I'm just gonna say I was scared. I had no clue as to what I was doing, how I was going to do it. But when I made up in my heart, in my mind, and I said yes to the call, and God just placed people there in the path,
Yes.
And it's like, wait, hold up. And it was moving so fast till I was like, he was telling me, nah, you ain't stopping now. Ain't no slowing down now. What you scared for now?
He would not let you slow down.
Nope. He won't do it. But it's some great things that's happening. And I'm just so happy and I'm thrilled and I can't wait. I'm gonna have my eyes on.
Yes, I'm excited.
So when you get that message, the message from me, you gonna know. Just respond, say, I'm in California, sis. Wherever it is, you're gonna be.
Right.
Oh, okay. Right. All right. Let me get with you.
Come on.
Let me get with you. But I'm just sitting and thinking and going back to the beginning when you were talking about divorce and some things. Is there one word that you can give to those that's out there that they're at a state again, they don't know what to do. What would you recommend their next step be? Once they, hey, they know that they need help. They know that they want to get out, or they want to change, or they want to pivot, or whatever it is they desire to do. What is that one word of advice that you could give them moving forward?
It's not really one word.
I know I said one word, but
if I can give somebody advice about something, it would just be the move. And to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Right. Be patient with others. Be patient with life, because everything in life will go the way it's supposed to go.
Right.
Embrace the change. Sometimes we feel like we're on an island by ourselves, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. In life, we're going to face many, many obstacles, adversities, tough decisions, situations. But, those moments are going to define your character.
Wow.
They're going to show your integrity. They're going to change your heart. So just move and be patient with yourself.
Wow. And those are some big takeaways, because we have to begin to love ourselves. A lot of times, we've asked people, do you love me? Maybe your husband, your boyfriend, or girlfriend, whatever. And you say, but do you love me? No. Do you love yourself?
Right.
Are you loving yourself? Are you patient with yourself? Because if you have those characteristics with yourself, I know you won't have a problem with loving me. I know you'll be patient with me.
Exactly.
I know that you'll be caring, for me. So once they get there, loving themselves and being patient with themselves, then hey, you on the road. You on the road to victory.
The same patience and grace we give to everybody else,
mm-hmm.
we have to start giving it to ourselves.
And that is so vitally important. And sister, I really, really, I appreciate you joining tonight. It's so much more that we could talk about.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. It's been amazing.
It won't be the last time. It won't be the last time. I have to bring you back. I'm let you. I know that you're resting for the rest of the year. And next year,
I'm resting, but it seems like my publicists always call me and say, "Okay, we need to do this."
Got work.
Mm-hmm. It's work. It's a rest work.
But it's good. It is good. But I'm just so happy, and I'm thankful to God for what He's done and what He's doing and where He's bringing us to. But it's not just for us. And I always tell people that it's enough room for all of us to win.
Yes.
We are always arriving. You either, I think they say when you've arrived or you're arriving or whatever it is. Hey, we're always moving.
Mm-hmm.
And I like movement because I get to meet people. I get to experience different things. Mm-hmm. I get to learn different things. Even tonight, before, like I said, when we were in the back room, and you were talking about the divorcing, and that it's more than just, divorcing from a marriage or whatever the case may be. And you broke down the different avenues that a person might want to leave. And then I asked you, I said, well, okay, but can you divorce your children?
If it could be so easy, huh?
but no, we love them.
Yes.
And you and I both our kids are grown. Yeah. So, we got a little time to kind of relax and exhale a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I know that even in this realm where we are, that there are some great and mighty things that's happening, not just for us, but for those that's out there watching. I see somebody in the chat. What is this show about? We're talking about divorce, and it's not just about marriage. What are the different platforms that they can be divorcing from?
So you can be divorcing from a career. You can be divorcing from a long-term relationship. Anything that you need to separate yourself from can be considered a divorce. It don't have to be a marriage.
Right. It's more. Look, it's more than just the marriage that we're talking about tonight. But thank you so much, those of you all that's tuned in with us tonight and today and this afternoon, wherever you may be. We thank you, and we're grateful that you're here with us. And I promise you that you can reach out to give them your contacts.
Absolutely. So you can follow me on social media platforms on IG at the LaQueda Ricks. It's TheLaQueda Ricks, or you can follow me on Facebook at LaQueda Ricks. And you can also get in touch with me through my website at www.laquedaricks.com.
Right. And look, I know, and they probably saw a warrior woman on the move. What is the concept behind the warrior woman?
So I do Warrior Woman Wednesdays where I celebrate amazing women. It could be women that's in business, women that are pillars in their community, women that overcame something that was designed to take them out. And women we're warriors, period. We wear so many hats, but we always come out victorious on the other side of whatever adversity we are faced with. We know how to come out looking amazing on the other side. And so I love to be able to celebrate amazing women because, I think we're just amazing.
We just amazing, girl. Yeah. We are that potato that makes that potato chip taste so good.
Yes.
God has flavored us. He's made us the salt of the earth. So we have that flavor. We have that, God just gave it to us. So, hey, we're going to shine. We're going to wear it well. We're going to wear his favor. We are going to continue in the flow and in the vein with God and his Holy Spirit, and just trust him in the process.
Right.
Overall, if you all didn't get anything else out of this tonight, trust God in the process. He's doing some things.
Absolutely.
And myself and Miss Ricks, we've witnessed it firsthand.
Yes.
So, hey, get in, stay in, learn all you can. And if you don't know something, open your mouth and ask. You are tuned in to Winning Today with Angella, and I appreciate you. I want you to stay connected. Of course, you know how you can connect with me. You can always email me. You can go to my website, bookstowin.com. I'm on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Winning Today with Angella, or Books to Win. You can locate me, DM me, and let's talk about it. If you need my sister, hey, reach out to her. She has a she's well-rounded. She's a warrior woman on the move. And guess what? We're going to move with the sister. We ain't finna stay stagnant.
Yes.
Put the running shoes on and let's go. We love you. Have a great day. Until next Thursday, 8:00 p.m., same time, same place. You be blessed. Have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. Bye.